Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with MLB 2K12 and Game 3 of the ALDS. Right now I am up 2-0 over the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. If I win this, I will have gone ahead and I will have swept them, and I will not have been the only team to have done that because right now the Mariners have swept the Blue Jays. Right now in the National League, I think the Braves are up 2-1. And we're looking at the Rockies being up 2-0 over the Brewers. So things have been kind of crazy here, especially on the American League side, where we could potentially have 2 sweeps. We'll see how things go here in this one. If you don't remember, Game 1 was a big blowout that went my way. Game 2, I ended up winning with a walk-off hit. Won that one by a score of 2-1. So I had some problems in that. We'll see if anything translates over here. Austin Jackson is on first. You guys know he's got speed. Heading over to second. And that one is going to be a bad throw, but I'm not going to go ahead and risk going over to third. I think I could have made it there okay, but you know, with it being this early in the game, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to head over to third, hit and run. I'm just going to go home. I don't care. And the Angels not able to get it there in time because the throw was off the mark. So I get a run here on kind of a silly play, I'll be honest. I mean, if something like this was to have happened in real life, oh, man, I would have been embarrassed if it was me. Well, not if I was running the bases, but. So we are up 1-0 after that one here. Still in the first inning. That one is going to roll into right field, so we've got runners on first and second. I thought about maybe heading over to third. I'm glad that I did not make that call. I wouldn't have lasted too long right there. So Prince Fielder, though, is going to hit into a double play. And that's not how I wanted that inning to end. That's okay. So Roy Oswalt on the mound here for me in this one. Really, it's his fastballs that are his strength. So you'll be seeing a lot of fastballs from me in this one. The one downside, of course, to having primarily fastballs being your best pitch is the computer really picks up on what you're throwing. So we're probably going to be seeing a lot of hits out of Oswalt because that's kind of what's happened in the regular season. I kind of expect that to hold true right here. So 0-2 count. Might try and go with something a little bit different. Maybe a 12-6 curve right here. The split change works. I honestly couldn't remember what I threw, but the split change is what gets us strike number 3. So it looks like pitching is going to be something that I'll be doing really well in this game. It's something I'm going to need here if I want to go ahead and keep this lead and also end up with the win. Scudero diving for that one, getting it over to Prince Fielder at first. Don't see too many diving stops from my infield, so I feel like every time that I do have one, I have to go ahead and show that as a highlight. So we got that down. Pitching's going well, hitting's all right, base running is definitely there. Well, maybe the pitching's not here. The fielding is. So giving up a few hits here at the beginning. Not worried about too much here, but I just don't like it because I saw in Game 1 what can really happen with the Angels is they got 3 home runs. But anyway, here we are in the third inning. Got that man on first. So I want to apologize, you guys. I know videos have not been coming out as quickly as normal, and they probably won't be for the next little bit because with my son just about ready to be born, a lot of my attention's going to other stuff right now. So, you know, instead of coming home and turning on my Xbox or my PS3, I'm going shopping for car seats and stuff like that. So we're getting really close. There have been a couple times where I thought she was going into labor, and she did too, but we are, of course, not there yet. I'll make sure that I go ahead and I tweet out when that's happening, and I let you, I don't know, I'll even put a picture of him in there too. But anyway, still third inning. Not going to be able to get to that one. Runners on first and second after that. So the Angels are really getting things done here with their bats. A lot of consistency. And here's another one. Brennan Bosch is going to try and run that one down. This is going to be a bad throw that, of course, is not going to get to home. Plus, it's going to let the runners advance. So a pretty embarrassing play right here for me because I did not get that throw down exactly as to how it needed to be thrown. I end up allowing a run to be able to go through, and now I've got 2 runners in scoring position. So the game will go ahead and be tied at 1 at this point. So that kind of negates the awesomeness that Austin Jackson had in the opening at-bat of the game. Now, it is only the 3rd inning. We've got 6 more to go. We'll make that 4, and we've got 5 left. Miguel Cabrera, though. That one goes right up the middle, and that one looked like it went right through Santana. Didn't bump off him like a lot of the other baseballs do after they get hit. You know what I mean? Like, it goes ahead and it hits the pitcher, and then they know exactly where it is and all that crap. But anyway, again, runners on 1st and 3rd. So we've got some stuff going pretty well here. 2 outs, so that is the one downside. So we're looking at 1 more out, which takes place right after that. So even though I had some good stuff going there, not able to really do anything with it. All right. So, yes, like I was saying, I'll let you guys know when my son is born. I'll also go ahead and I'll tweet out a picture of him and put it on Facebook there, too, as soon as he is born. So that's one of the reasons why this is the only video going up today. So my apologies with that, but I don't know. It's got to be done. Wait, why did he appeal that one? He already called a strike. Is Alex Avila playing for the other team? Is he trying to throw this postseason? I don't know. That's the first time I'd seen that. You know, where a catcher goes ahead, appeals a strike. Whatever. All right, I guess that's just 2K for you. Oh, next time that we see another pitching highlight, I'm going to go over my thoughts on 2K13 because I've been asked that quite a bit. So I think I need to go ahead and address that here too. So strikeout right here once again. Oswalt having an all right game, allowed more hits than I would like, but he is getting some more strikeouts in this game than I was anticipating as well. Bottom of the 4th, still 1 out. Just a few pitches later, 0-2 count. That one is, of course, going to go into center field. Drop short of Jackson. We're looking at another single. I got to be really careful at this point. Angels are really getting things done, and they're doing things at a very steady pace, too. So a great time to call a hit and run. It's going to get the runner over to second. So, whoa, what was that? Couldn't have sat there and waited for it to come to you? Anyway, so looking at another hit. This, of course, takes place later on for the Angels. So no runs, of course, are coming home, but in the 5th inning with 1 out, I got a man in scoring position. So, again, I got to be careful. All right, so 2 strikes, 1 out once again. This one dropped short of Jackson. So the Angels are up now 2-1. That was the final score of the game last time I played, but it was the other way around. I had the 2 runs. The Angels had 1. So I'm kind of nervous at this point. I don't like being down. I'm going to be swinging at some pitches I probably shouldn't. Things are not going to work well for me. In the 6th inning, though, I guess swinging at pitches isn't always a bad thing, as this one allows me to get a hit into center field. So I've got the tying run on first here. Now with Miguel Cabrera, that one is going to roll into center again. Runners on first and second. Nope, I'm going back. I am going back. So Victor Martinez got out. Now we've got Prince Fielder coming up, and he isn't able to get things done either. At least it wasn't a double play again. That would have been pretty embarrassing. Angels again with a hit. A lot of offense right here, as you guys are being able to tell. Kind of for both teams. So granted, I'm not like at 20 hits or anything still. There's been a lot of hits in this one. All right, so a lot of people have been asking, since 2K13 is coming out, am I going to be getting it? No, I'm not going to be getting it. Because the thing is with it being such a surprise, and a few weeks before that, the guy who was in charge of 2K said that there was no plans to make the game at that time. So either 1, he lied, or 2, this is something that's kind of been brought together last minute, and they probably just went ahead and renamed the file 2K12 to 2K13. We're going to be looking at the same game. So I'll probably download the demo just to let you guys know about what's going on, what may have changed, if anything. But no, it is definitely the show for me next year. So I got that cleared up. Anyway, bottom of the 9th, or top of the 9th, excuse me. Victor Martinez on the 0-2 count, getting a hit in the left field. We are still down by a score of 2-1 at this point. So Victor Martinez helping me out right here. And then Miguel Cabrera is going to get hit. I don't know what Santana is thinking, but that puts runners on first and second. No outs at all. And Prince Fielder comes up next. Remember, Prince Fielder hit into that double play earlier. That may be what we see here once again. The four-seamer. Oh, my gosh! What a great time to hit a home run. That is a 3-run bomb. I think he's hit more than one in the postseason. Has he? No, I don't know. No. He hit one in game 1. So that's not accurate at all. But, man, this gives us the lead here in the top of the 9th. I am excited about this because I've got the lead right at the last minute. So that is a clutch home run. I've actually been struggling getting hits for most of the game. But now I go ahead and get the home run when it counts. I thought that was awesome. So Oswalt has had a great 8 innings. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to bring him out. This is a save situation. So I'm going to bring in Jose Valverde to see if we can get things finished out. No, he kind of blew a save earlier. So that's not right at all. He's definitely allowed some hits. Gosh, I hope that gets updated. The thing is with the postseason, I really do rely on statistics, see what's going on, what I should do next, how I should address certain situations. If they can't get this right, I'm not too happy. All right, so got to make sure Valverde gets things done for me right here. Of course, he excels with the fastball as well. He does have a slider and that splitter, but I've noticed that when I throw that splitter, we're looking at a lot of hits. Oh, Austin Jackson diving for that one. That's a clutch dive right there. So we've seen some great clutch moments right here in the 9th inning for me that could turn into allowing me to be able to win this game. So, gosh, that's awesome. We had a dive from Scudero earlier. Now we got a dive from Austin Jackson. And here comes Chris Iannetta up to the plate. So got to think of what I'm going to go with. We're going to go with the fastball low and outside. That is going to be a strike. So the 97 miles an hour kind of differs a little bit from Oswalt, who can't throw that fast. So I don't know how much the computer necessarily has to adjust. But it is something to kind of take into consideration while mixing things up here, as I got a lot more velocity. 0-2 count after that two-seamer. That one going high into center field. Austin Jackson gets there without too much trouble. So we're 1 out away from winning the ALDS. Gosh, what a great 9th inning this has been. If we can get one more out, and of course Trout's coming up to the plate, this is going to be the most clutch game I think I have played in 2K in a very long time. At least this is the game that's had the most clutch moments, that I've posted on YouTube here as well. So I've had 2 games back-to-back that are, solved here in the 9th inning, or are won in the 9th inning. Because the last game I had that walk-off hit. This time I get a clutch 9th inning home run that gives me the lead by 2 runs. 0-2 count to Trout. That's going to go for a ball. That one apparently too far inside for that umpire's liking. Let's go ahead and give it one more shot. Once again, that is a ball. So the count is even at 2. I'm going to try a high two-seamer. We'll see what we can do right there. Oh, yeah. So we win. The crowd is not happy, probably at Santana. But what a great game this has been. Everybody is cheering. So we move on here to go ahead and play the Seattle Mariners. They didn't get too much better during the regular season. They are definitely the surprise team. So I definitely consider myself a favorite. I can even see another sweep with the Mariners, especially with how they're set up and everything. So I do appreciate you guys watching. More, of course, to come here in the next few days. I'm going to go ahead and try and play this as much as I can. But again, with the baby on the way, I'm not going to make any promises on how often I'll be able to play this. But not like I'm going anywhere. But again, you guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. You guys can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great stuff. You just got to check the description below. But thanks again for watching, you guys. I really do appreciate it. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.